Good morning. Welcome back with the MQL Suite Morning Market Report. Margin traded investment carries considerable economic risks, and whoever carries it out under his or her sole responsibility. Therefore, the author of this teaching session assumes no responsibility for any direct or indirect damages in relation to investment decisions taken by the listener. Today is Wednesday, the 5th of June. The European Commission today will launch the infringement procedure against Italy. Conte calls for a clear mandate to negotiate with the European Union and threatens a government crisis if it does not get the support of majority parties. Political uncertainty could weigh on the financial sector and affect the BTP Bund spread. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe will travel to Iran for the first time in 40 years to mediate in the US-Iran clash. Japan obtains 85% of its oil and 28% of its natural gas from the Persian Gulf, which is why the stability of the region is very important. But the country depends largely on the United States for its security, and for this reason, despite the various attempts to pursue its energy policy, the United States has always had the last word. The date of 12th of June has not yet been officially confirmed. Talks with Mexico on the new tariffs are starting today in Washington, which will take effect starting next Monday. The Fed has sent a very strong signal about the possibility of cutting interest rates. The trade war with China is damaging the global economy, and therefore also the United States, already slowing down. If Trump follows his threat to impose $300 million duties on remaining Chinese imports, it could trigger a global recession. Analysts believe that, due to the tariffs already imposed, the Fed could cut rates by 50 basis points by September and potentially even more, depending on financial conditions. The markets await the next FOMC meeting on 18th and 19th of June to get clear indications about the central bank's decisions. In the agenda today, the Japanese service PMI in May recorded a decline to 51.7 from 51.8 in April. The Caixin Index of Services in May stood at 52.7, slightly above expectations of 50 and down from the previous 54.5. The PMI of the services of Italy and the Eurozone are expected. The forecasts for Italy are for a drop to 49.7 from 50 points in April, while for the Eurozone the flash estimate forecasts a decline to 52.5 from 52.8 earlier. It's a 10:15. Asian stock exchanges are mixed, with Hong Kong losing 0.24% and Tokyo gaining 0.34%. All indices move higher, with the Swiss index and the DAX resuming the long-term uptrend, gaining respectively 0.61% and 0.21%. The gold is appreciating. It is gaining 0.64% against the dollar and 0.50% against the euro. In the forex market, no pair is currently trending. The New Zealand dollar is the strongest currency of this morning, with a 2.95% gain on the basket. On the contrary, the Japanese yen is the weakest currency this morning, with 1.40% loss on the basket. Also, the Swiss franc is very weak this morning. It is losing 1.15%, while the American dollar is losing 0.86%. The best performance is recorded by now by NZD yen, that is earning 0.54%, while NZD CHF is earning 0.52%. The worst performance is recorded by GBP NZD and Audi NZD. Both are losing 0.35%. That's all for the moment. If you liked our analysis, please leave a like one. Moreover, I remind you that you can register to our channel to stay up to date. Have a nice trading!